Well, our beloveds, here we are on a Sunday morn, mourning the past no more, and welcoming in, ushering in the new energy. When another changes, so does the universe. Because as we have shared many times to her and through her, that she is the microcosm of the macrocosm. Now she asked us an important question this morning, which is, what is standing between me and the abundance, that which I seek? And we pointed out to her first as a whole, where she is in alignment, and then we gave her 3 very basic requests to bring her fully into alignment so she can really honor her path, which is trusting that the universe will bring her greatest desires. And we will not share with you what they are, because it is honestly irrelevant for you all. You all need to find your own greatest desires. Now, our another did chuckle a bit, because she can simply ask when she has the foreknowledge, if you will, to ask, where am I still stuck? And we can tell her, word for word, point by point, what is lacking. And you all oftentimes don't have that specific feedback, which is why she and we offer these services through her. So you can contact her and ask where your blocks are. And we will guide you just as well as we guide her. And then you begin the process of manifesting through intention rather than through force and manipulation, or manipulating the energies or the people around you. When you really truly believe that the universe has your back, and that all that you need to do is ask the universe for what your greatest heart's desire is, and then to get you and only you in alignment with what you seek, trusting that we will bring you what you desire. Well, that is very different than you all pounding the pavement with your resumes or your products or your intentions, whatever it is, to seek to force the manifestation by action. This is, for the most part, the old energy, because the old energy did require input by you all for the most part, because it allowed you all to participate in the manifestation process. That was the Piscean age. It's not that vastly different in this new Aquarian age, but it is a different energy where we ask you to plant the seed and to trust that it will grow, not checking on it every day. When you surrender, truly surrender to that which is for your highest good, allowing us to bring in the processes, the people, the products, the path, the plan, the projections. It doesn't even matter. When you really truly surrender to us and allow us to build it for you, which, we'll be honest, very few are able to have that level of trust, because it sounds irrational in your current construct. But when you do, you will get a manifestation that looks much like Oprah Winfrey's. Whether you like her or not, whether you agree with her philosophy or not, You have to admit that she is a rags to riches kind of story, and she did it by not selling out on her dream. And she believes more than anything else in her abundance theory. So it is much like this that Kadi desires to grow, to come into what is calling her forward. We call it the Oprah energy. And she, too, desires to make a difference in other people's lives because of her own unique surrender journey, her own unique health journey, her own unique relational journey, and her own unique exploration of her navel. She is no longer the person that she was a mere 10 years ago, because she has chosen and has set the intention to grow into her fullest being of self. And we will say that there are many, believe it or not, who are jealous of her story and who speak ill of her. And it matters not, because in her mind, she no longer cares whether others support her, have her back, or cheer her on, because if we're honest, she has us and her few earth angel cheerleaders who teach her that manifestation brings the right people into your life who support you, who nurture you, who honor you, and who just simply love you unconditionally. And when you have those few people in your lives, you no longer care about the haters, what they say, to whom they say it, and what others believe, because she, in the core of her, now knows who she really is. And that is abundance, unconditional love, grace, and gratitude. And that is an amazing place to land at roughly the halfway mark in your life. And then when you look at her particular journey, it's even more amazing that she is moving into that space of grace for her own past as well as others who have harmed her. Now, grace is very different than forgiveness. Grace is where you say, I know that you did the best that you can, and I will not hold an energetic grudge against you. But forgiveness is something from her perspective that must still be earned. And unless somebody truly asks for forgiveness and turns from their ways, it will not be offered, because it does not honor our another's unique journey. So she gets to choose how she responds to the actors or players in her own life. But it feels good to be her. It feels good to be seen, to be heard, to be respected, and to really feel that voice that flows from her past, and that it matters, and that she can be an advocate for others who are trying to break out of the cycle of abuse as well. No more belief in incarceration as the means for healing people. You need to meet people where they are at. Beating people, locking them up, torturing them, and telling them that they are not good enough will never get you to a society where individuals feel safe enough within their body, their home, and their world to heal. You need to create a healing circle for those individuals, but only those who are ready, willing, and able to change their own inner world will be invited, and the rest will continue to be treated as the world treats them, which is shunning them, incarceration, killing them in many countries, and just moving on and leaving them to be the excrement of the world. That is not our goal, but we can only work with those who are interested in working with us. And if those individuals don't wish to surrender in some fashion to a different way of experiencing life, then there is not much we can do. And as we have said for the past number of years, no more pearls before the swine. You deserve to be honored and treated well. And for those who continue to minimize your story, your journey, your pain, and your suffering, do not allow them into your circle because they are not worthy. It's that simple. Becoming you is a very, very unique journey, and we invite everybody in on it, but it also requires fortitude and dedication and believing in your own inner worth more than those detractors who tell you that you cannot do it or that you are doing it wrong. And most are not there yet to come from a love-based perspective, but also engaging their ego, not from a perspective of I am better than you, but putting forth those words into the universe saying, I know that I deserve better, and I will hold out, and then walking away from those who continue to harm you, minimize, marginalize, detract, and actually slander you. It is a process. It is a process of honing and refining your own energetic imprint so that those negative words out there not only can't harm you anymore, but really reflect poorly on those who speak poorly about you, because others can see the anger and frustration and jealousy and negative energies, and that it has more to do with the other person than with you. But it does take time to refine and hone your own energetic imprint. So we encourage you all to continue down this path of exploration of self-identity, self-growth, self-belief, self-worth, self-identification in a world where most are so attached to the belief system of others that they cannot even see themselves anymore, let alone believe in themselves. So that is our Tawanda Tour message today. May you all be blessed richly as you begin on your journey inward too. And so it is. Namaste.